Musaayi gw'omuntu guba musaayi kubanga Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mu Qur'an yagamba nti min ajli dhalika katabna ala bani Israil.
Mu kusala Eid olwaleero abakulembeze b'abasiraamu bavumiridde ettemu ne basaba abakkiriza okwongera okweyisa obulungi.
Nebaza abantu ba umma abenyigidde ennyo mu byobufuzi temujjanga okwo.
Ye Omulangira Nakibinga asabye abasiraamu okuyingira ebyobufuzi bawone okulindanga okubawa. Aba Amisom Somalia bazudde ebyokulwanyisa bya al-Shabaab ne babyezza.
Naye kusaa ya leero Museveni atufuddemu ebituli oweba basi atufuddemu basi eyabasudde gyayimba.
Abasenga okumpi n'oluguudo lwa train KCCA erudde edda ne bajjawo bangi bali mu nnaku na kujulirira. NTV Akawungeezi eri emu n'eddakiika emu katutandikirawo. Mu kusaala Eid olwaleero e Kampala mukadde mufti wa Uganda Sheikh Shaban Mubajje akubirizza abasiraamu bonna n'abantu abalala abatali basiraamu okukozesa amakubo ag'emirembe okugonjoola enjawukana mu kifo ky'okulwanagana ekivaako okuttingana. Katusookere Kampala mukadde.
Sheikh Shaban Ramadhan Mubajje agamba nti obwenkanya kikulu nnyo mu nkolagana y'abantu nga kye kiseera buli mwakolenga bw'asobola okukuuma n'okuzzaawo emirembe awatali kuyiwa musaayi.
Ffenna tusitukire wamu tugambe nti amazima gabeerenga mazima ate tukozese ekipimo kimu okulabika nti omusaayi gw'omuntu guba musaayi kubanga Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mu Qur'an yagamba nti min ajli dhalika katabna ala bani Israil annahu man qatala nafsan bighayri nafsin fakaannama qatala an-nasa jami'a.
Mufti Mubajje ayozaayozezza abaddu ba Allah okumalako ekisiibo n'abakubiriza enneeyisa baleme kugikyusa olw'okubaswamu mwewedde.
Ate naffe mu Uganda tukuume emirembe tuleme kuwakula ntalo tubeere nga tuteesa buteesa ensi yaffe tuleke tugyeyagaliremu tuleke tuyiwangaliremu.
Okusaala kuno kwetabiddwamu abasiraamu okuva mu bitundu ebyenjawulo omuli abasuubuzi bannabyabufuzi ab'ebitiibwa mu bukulembeze bw'ennono n'abagwira abakolera kuno.
Abagumazeeko nti Allah yebale gubamazaako mu mirembe tubiwulire entalo okufa biki nenga abamu mbeera gye bali mbayinza okuba olunaku luno tebalutuuseeko. Saba Allah abakwatizeeko nenga tuli wamu nabo.
Omwezi guno gubadde mulungi nnyo, abantu babadde bali mpola mpola, osanga omuntu omuyombesa n'agamba munanze nsiibye nsonyiwa.
Mufti wa Uganda Sheikh Ramadhan Mubajje agamba nti ate omusiraamu asiibye ennaku omukaaga eziddako oba sitati abanga asiibye omwaka omulamba era empeera za Allah afuna mpitirivu. Honest Wisdom Kiyonga, NTV ku muzikiti gwe Kampala mukadde.
Ebye Kampala mukadde bwe bityo bibadde. Ye Supreme Mufti wa Uganda Sheikh Zubair Kayongo asabye gavumenti okukola kyonna kyesobola okumalawo obutemu obugenda mu maaso. Kayongo ayongedde n'akubiriza abasiraamu okugenda mu maaso nga bakola obuntu bulamu nga bwe babadde mu kiseera eky'ekisiibo. Ye Omulangira Kasim Nakibinge asembezza abasiraamu nga bw'atera okukola n'abakubiriza obuteesigiriza wabula beenyigire mu by'obufuzi n'obukulembeze obulala.
Essaawa we ziweredde 3 ez'enkya ng'akasozi Kibuli wamma gwe kakwatiridde abagoberezi ba Allah ababadde beeyiye ku muzigiti guno okusaala Eid. Supreme Mufti Sheikh Zubair Kayongo yakulembedde mu dduwa era nga mu kubuulira kwe avumiridde ettemu erisusse mu ggwanga ng'agyobeera nti amateeka tegakyakola.
Ensonga eyo tusaba bekikwatako oba abakuumi ba ddembe oba ekitongole kyonna kiteekewo engeri enkakafu enoonyereza. Abantu bali mu mweraliikirivu so nga ate amateeka weegali.
Akuutidde abagoberezi ba Nabbi Ibrahim okusigala nga beeyisa bulungi newankubadde ekisiibo kiwedde. Ayambalidde abeerimbika mu ddiini y'Obusiraamu ne bakola ebikolobero ku bannayuganda.
Ekyengeego abantu bagenda ne bajja ng'Abasiraamu ne bakola ebikolobero ne bagenda mu kanisa ne bakola oba mu kereziya ne balumbagana abantu mu ngeri nga erowoozesa nti abaagenze basiraamu. Omusiraamu abeera muntu wa mirembe.
Oluvannyuma lwa dduwa nga bulijjo Omulangira Nakibi ng'asembezza abantu ba Katonda bano mu maka ge n'abagabula. Obubaka bw'abeetikkidde bwakwenyigira mu byabufuzi.
Nebaza abantu ba umma abenyigidde ennyo mu byobufuzi temujjanga okwo era eryo lyokka lyekkubo mwe tusobola okuyita naffe okutuuka ku mmeeza. Teri ajja tuyita buyisi nti karibu jangu otulaawo kubanga oli wa umma.
Omulangira era ajjukizza abaddu ba Katonda omugaso gw'okulaama nga tebannavambula mu bwansi.
Ate bw'atuuka okulaama oluusi ne yeerabira ekiraamo ne kibula abantu kati empya ne zibeera mu kulwanagana.
Sibo kingendedde bulungi alhamdulillah.
Nebaza abasiraamu okusiiba Allah yeebale bayisa mu kisiibo bulungi alhamdulillah.
Era batannaakusiraamuka bangi balabidde ku mbeera ebaddewo.
Babadde bawombeefu bambala bulungi bayisa bulungi.
Solomon Kaweesa, NTV Akawungeezi.
NTV Akawungeezi. Abatabuliki abasaalidde Nakivubo mu Kampala Sheikh Yahya Mwanje abakalaatidde beewala ebiduula kubanga mu biduula eyo ne sitaani gy'atera okusimba amakanda.
Nga bw'eri enkola yaabwe abamu ku basiraamu abatabuliki ennaku za Eid bwe zituuka basalira mu kisaawe Nakivubo era zigenza okuwera ssaawa 2 ez'okumakya nga bataka. Mu basalidde wano mwe mubadde ne Lord Mayor wa Kampala Elias Lukwago. Sheikh Yahya Mwanje asaazisizza akutidde abasiraamu okulekerangawo okulowooza tekwambalanga ekkanzu n'enkofiira bwe busiraamu.
Siraamu mbuggweremu leka kulagamu nkofiira tekuyamba, leka kubeera mu kkanzu tegasa, gwera mu busiraamu wenna amagulu gabiri nga galinnya mu bwo, oleme kubeera mu bigere ekimu kiri eno ate ekimu kiri eri. Beera mu siraamu mu njogera zo, beera mu siraamu mu busuubuzi bwo.
Ono era akubiriza abasiraamu okufangayo okulabiriranga abaana baabwe nga bakuliza mu mpisa n'eddiini.
Obusiraamu obwagala nnyo obukubira ekikonde ani asigala mu kimufo kyo bw'obanga ovuddewo oba olowooza bw'onoogendanga wafa. Kiki ekinaalaga okusigalawo okwo kw'okgunjula omwana w'omulaga obusiraamu bwe bufa.
Wano wasinzidde n'alabula abasiraamu okulekerangaawo okwetabanga mu biduula ebiba bitegekeddwa ku Idi kuba si kya busiraamu.
Ebipande babitimbye buli wamu, eriyo ebidongo, eriyo ebintu ebitalina mugaso. Allah yabitugaana. Okumanya ebitugaana tabyagala. Abdullah biteeseteese. Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wasallam yatugamba ti la tabi'ul kainat. Abanga abasiraamu temusuubulanga ebidongo.
Lord Mayor wa Kampala Elias Lukwago yeetaye mu kusala kuno yavumiridde okusengulwa kw'abantu mu bitundu bya Kampala ebyenjawulo naddala ku ttaka lya Lwerwe.
Naye abantu ne bayiwa amaziga, emmaali yaabwe eyononkeddwa, mubalumbye ekiro mubatemye, eyo si yenkulaakulana nze gye mwannondera okuweereza.
Mu Fort Portal abasiraamu mu kitundu kino bakuŋŋaanidde ku muzikiti gw'Ekisenyi mu tawuni y'e Fort Portal okusala Idi omulundi guno. Sheikh Hassan Waisu asaazizza avumidde abasiraamu abeetaba mu mize egy'okukozesa ebiragalagala.
Waliwo kye mutaagala twogereko, mukola competition n'embuzi era bwe basiba wamu n'embuzi oyinza okuvaawo embuzi engeri gyetayina mikono ogituze. Lwaki mulwanira kikoola obwayi kino kyange kino kino kyange. Allah teyali musiru kukola embuzi nti zirya bikoola n'akola omuntu nti alya mmere atabeerangako musiru.
Waiswa asabye abasiraamu okusigala nga beeyisa bulungi nga bwe badde mu kisiibo. Ivan Kimuli Kigozi, NTV Akawungeezi.
Weewaawo ebyayidingo biresa amagye g'omukago gwa Amisom n'aga Somalia gazudde ebyokulwanyisa bibadde byakukulirwa ate ng'ebimu abalwanyi ba al-Shabab babadde babikozesa okutigomya eggwanga eryo. Bino byavudde mu kikwekweto ekyakoleddwa mu bitundu bya Mogadishu ebitali bimu. Ekikwekweto kyakoleddwa nju ku nju.
Bano yamu ku bajaasi ba Amisom n'abejjira eggwanga lya Somalia nga bakutte ebyokulwanyisa ebyawambiddwa okuva ku bajambula ba al-Shabab. Wadde amagye ga Amisom geefuza ebitundu bya Somalia biwera naddala mu kibuga Mogadishu wakyaliwo ebitundu ebimu aba al-Shabab gye beerisse enkuuli. Mu bimu ku byokulwanyisa ebyawambiddwa mulimu bbomu ez'omu ngalo eziwera, emmundu entono ssaako n'ezo ezikasuka ebikompola. omu ku baduumizi b'amagye ga Amisom abakulu General Silas Ntigulirwa agamba nti ono y'omu ku kaweefube akolebwa okunyweza ebyokwerinda mu kibuga Mogadishu n'eggwanga lyonna erya Somalia okutwaliza wamu.
We conducted a cordon search in Mogadishu and we captured a lot of military equipment which you can see here and some of them was already fixed. For example, you can see these militias which was already fixed to be used this night.
Ono agamba nti okuwamba ebyokulwanyisa bino kabonero akalaga nti eggwanga lino yakufuna emirembe wadde nga kiyinza otagirawo mangu.
International community which assure the federal government of Somalia and all Somali's people that very soon Somalia will get peace and stability.
Ye Brigadier Diko Olumuga wa UPDF asabye abantu mu ggwanga lya Somalia n'amagye agaliyo okubeera abavumu okusobola okufugaza al-Shabaab.
No al-Shabaab has been written that I am al-Shabaab. Al-Shabaab uses any equipment from anybody, even if it is equipment from Amisom. If al-Shabaab gets it, they will use it.
Ekikwekweto ekyakoleddwa kye kimu ku ebyo byasalibwawo abakulira amagye g'omukago gwa Amisom mu Somalia okugenda nga baaza ebifo eby'enjawulo okugyamu ebyokulwanyisa ebyakwekebwa era nga bibadde bikozesebwa abajambula ba al-Shabaab.
NTV Akawungeezi abantu abazimba n'ababadde bakolera okumpi n'oluguudo lw'eggaali y'omukka ebigambo byabatabukidde olwa KCCA n'abakulu okuva mu kitongole kya Lerwe ne poliisi okubazinduukiriza mu matumbi budde ne babatwalaganya wadde abamu bagezezaako okubaako bye bataasa mu kiro abasinga obungi baaviiriddemu awo wakati w'essaawa 8 ne 11 ku makya twabadde tugoberera ebigenda mu maaso eno.
Ku ssaawa 6 ez'ekiro abamu ku bantu mu bitundu by'Endeeba babadde bamaze okutegeera nti KCCA bulijjo ebadde tesiika binyomo. Bwe bati abamu batandise okwemenyera obuyumba bwabwe n'okukwatamu ebyanguwa.
Kubanga bagikoze ekyo.
Mu mbeera eno ey'obunkenke abasiika capati bo bagenze mu maaso oba oliawo okusiika capati ezisembayo mu kifo kino. Abamu ng'omusajja ono basazeewo okukolimira poliisi nga bwe bafuweeta emmindi. Bino byonna wabula tibyabataasizza kubanga zibadde ziwera ssaawa 10 poliisi KCCA n'abakulu okuva mu kitongole ky'eggaali y'omukka ne boolekera ebitundu by'omu Ndeeba ne Nalukolongo olw'okumenya ne kutandika.
Tukukulumira NRM kubanga batwagidde NRM n'obuntu bulamu bwonna nga batulwanira NRM n'essaawa zino Museveni katuyambye yasinzira wano n'atugamba agenda tuzimbira akatale asinzidde wano era n'atugoba.
Olwawumula amagye ensalawo n'enkola ki n'enkuba wano n'enkola bizinesi zange wano n'enkulayirira Jennifer Musisi ne President Museveni ekituufu kiri nti kyakozesa kyetuufu obuyinza bwa Jennifer Musisi.
Gye buvuddeko KCCA n'abakungu okuva mu kitongole ky'eggaali y'omukka baavaayo ne balabula abeesenza okumpi n'oluguudo lw'eggaali y'omukka okulwamuka. Abakulu bano bakozeseza bitulakiti ebimanyiddwa nga biweetiiye okukoona obuyumba obumanyiddwa nga kioski, emidaala n'ennyumba ennene zennyini. Ennakawa naye abayo balozezza ku bukawu bwa KCCA era Mambi egenza okusala nga bitulakita biri mu kumenya. Okumenya amayumba kuno webukeeredde nga kuli mu bitundu by'e Namuwongo nga gye tusanze omwami ategeezezza nti musirikale wa poliisi nga yejje musikizza agamba nti okumenya amayumba kuno kumuyisiza bubwe.
Naye ku ssaawa ya leero Museveni atufuddemu ebituli oweba basi atufuddemu basi ey'abasudde gye yayimba n'akava kulya looni ya miliyoni 8 okuzamabaati ebintu byonna babimenyeza enzigi zonna ziri wali naye nga tugamba nti tulwana ya gavumenti yaffe ebeewo.
Gavumenti ebadde erina obusobozesi obusengulano abantu nga buli omu tatoma.
Kulerwe batugobye kulerwe kye batukoze tuli bafu nnyo.
Ono agamba nti alwanye entalo eziwerako ku lwa gavumenti eno kyokka asasuddwa byoya bya nswa.
Nasooka mu magye 93
ninyingira Kongo nituwumula ninyingira katisawa yero tuli mu police.
Abamu ku batuuze ababadde bakukkuluma nti ebifo we basenguddwa we beewandiisiza okufuna density bategeezeddwa bakola ku mulimu guno nti zino basobola okuzijja ku magombolola gaabwe.
Okugaba kadi kutandika mu September guno mwaka ate nga kuli sub county level kugombolola. So si cards ntino zigenda kugabibwa mu nyumba z'omuntu oba mu parish. So baja genda ku sub counties zaabwe bafune kadi zaabwe era.
Bano be bamu ku bantu n'ebintu byabwe kwaba abangi abasenguddwa okuva ku leerwe mu bitundu by'e Namuwongo wabula bagamba nti tibamanyi kyakuzaako. Peter Muwesi, NTV, Akawungeezi.
Ebbugumu lyeyongedde mu ssaza ly'e Mawogola awagenda okujagulizibwa amatikira ga Ssaabasajja Kabaka ag'omulundi ogw'abiri Kabaka waakulabikako mu kitundu ekyo olunaku lujja kubeera lwa nkya era embeera eri eyo yakwaniriza Mutanda.
Mawogola ly'essaza lya Ssaabasajja lye balonda ku mulundi guno okukulizaamu emyaka 21 bukyanga Ssaabasajja atula ku Namunondo y'abajjajja ab'okulamula Obuganda. Era nga woolaba wane mabega wange y'embuga enkulu yennyini we tusinzidde olwaleero kubanga tukuweereza ebigenda okuba nga bikwata ku mikolo gino gyonna okutuuka ku lunaku olwokuna.
Ssaabasajja Kabaka asuubirwa okutuuka mu ssaza muno ng'ennaku z'omwezi 3 ku Lwokusatu. Era bw'atuuka mu ssaza ajja kugenda butereeve lw'emiyaga ku lubiri lwe twataddewo lwe twazimbye. Mulamwa gw'omwaka guno guli abantu abalamu ate nga bakozi ekitiibwa kya Buganda.
Katikkiro abadde yaakava eno ku lw'ettafaali nga tuli basanyufu ne tumusaba nti badde twagala kulaba ku Mutanda ate nakkiririzaawo ekitali kya bulijjo.
Kuba mpiseeko mu bitundu eby'enjawulo okudda ng'erw'emiyaga nga buli trading center yonna gye mpitamu mulimu ekiyitirirwa ate era eky'omulembe nga abavubuka abantu abakulu n'abaana abato bonna ndaba basanyufu nnyo.
Mu kitundu kino we tuli wennyini we tugenda okuba nga tusinziira nga tukuweereza nga NTV okutuukira ddala ku lunaku luli mu lindwa lwennyini olwa 31 olujjuza emyaka 21. Ku lwa NTV nze Deni Lubo Wasaava wane Mawogola.
Tujja kuba tubirinda byonna. NTV Akawungeezi ekyagenda maaso eri emu n'eddakiika 17 tugenda mu kitundu kya 2. Ojja kulaba ekibuga Amsterdam ekikumi omutindo gw'obuyonjo n'entambula eyeyagaza bannansi.
Olugero lwa leero lukutuusibwako Movit okwekakasa ku lunaku lwonna.
Na wano lulyabirawo nga lwa mwavu. Omwavu engeri gy'atabana bingi bye yaleka olumba olulwe lwaba mangu ate nga n'ekifo we lwabidde teri afuddeyo kukakasa nti kyekyo ekituufu.
Neka tukozesa mu bitabo gyenne mu bitabo so nange
Movit okwekakasa ku lunaku lwonna.
With 1 million shillings up for grabs every day, Kagwira Woku Airtel Money. Simply send and receive money, top up your airtime or data, pay for utility bills, groceries, fuel, and much more with Airtel Money. And you could be one of the day's 5 lucky winners. And if Mr. Money and his crew find you making a transaction, you win cash on the spot. Terms and conditions apply.
Airtel Money. Simple, secure, instant.
Okuva ebule n'ebweya okutuuka mu makaago
tukuleetera okujjuzibwa n'essanyu lya Reham. Fun time. Tukyakyanche. Ebiseera ebimu bizibu bya kupima, so nga ate ebintu ebimu bya muwendo. Naye ebiseera nga bino bituula ku ntobo y'emitima gyaffe. Reham, omutima guli waka.
Romi's wine, a perfect solution for your appetite and digestion complications. A product of MBS Fruit Agencies, Sembule Zone, Wankulukuku. Makers of Romi's semi-sweet wine, Romi's whiskey, and Black Bull Warrage.
Did you know that at Finance Trust Bank, you can now get tailor-made services to suit all your banking needs? We now offer bank drafts, bank guarantees, asset financing, current accounts, agricultural loans, and much more. Visit any of our 33 branches countrywide. Finance Trust Bank, putting women first.
NTV Akawungeezi katweyongereyo. Olusozi Kitangirwa olusangibwa ebundi bujo yewali ekifo ekigambibwa nti abalumbagana enkambi y'amagye n'ebitebe bya poliisi ebundi bujo ku ntandikwa y'omwezi guno gye basimba amakanda. Ekifo kino kyesudde ebbanga ddene, naye ekibuuzo kiri nti abantu bano basobola batya okusisinkana eno n'okutendekebwa nga ab'ebyokwerinda tebamanyi.
Sawa 2 ez'okumakya tubakanye n'olugendo lwaffe okuva ku kyalo twa Zane era nga abamu ku ffe amazzi tetwasobodde kugerabira. Omwami ono ye yeewaddeyo okutula mu kifo awagambibwa okuba nti abantu abalumba ekibuga bundi bujo bwe basinziranga okutendekebwa. Oluvannyuma lw'eddakiika nga 40 nga tulinnya olusozi tusalawo okuwummulamu anti olugendo si lwangu.
Osman, osigadde
nga wayise eddakiika 2 tuddamu olugendo lwaffe era n'we tusoose okusanga abantu abalala nga bakozesa ekkubo lino.
Twakakulungula essaawa 3 okuva gye twavudde eri ku kyalo Twanzane okutuusa we tutuuse wano we batugambye we bayita Kitangirwa. Naye ng'olugendo luno lukale twakatambula tuli mayiro 6 n'ekitundu.
Oluvannyuma tutuuka mu kifo awagambibwa okuba nti we wali enkambi y'abaalumba ekibuga bundi bujo ng'ekifo kino kisangibwa ku lusozi Kitangirwa. Obusiisira buno emuliko omuti guno bye bikwaniriza ku kasozi kano. Okujjako okulaba abantu abafubutuka mu nnimiro tewali nnyumba yonna gy'osobola kulaba ku lusozi luno. Bangi ku bantu bagira batutunira mu ngeri y'okweraliikirira anti ebyaliwo bikyali bijja nnyo mu mitima gyabwe.
Omuntu wakurugifo kwija kuno netugamba he kandi onu nawe yeijata netutina habwokuba nibagamba hano no hakarugo bulemu.
Obusiisira buno nga bwazimbibwa Namuli tutegezeddwa nti abantu abali batuludde mu myaka be bajja wano ne babuzimba. Ku baazimba tekwali mutuuze wa ku kyalo kino era buli lwe baamalanga okuzimba bwe bato ne boolekera eri abaleese. Omukyalo ono yagamba nti ng'ennaku z'omwezi 3 abantu bano tebaddamu kulabikako era nti mu kiseera kye kimu ne bawulira nti waliwo okulwanagana mu kibuga bundi bujo okwaliwo ng'ennaku z'omwezi 5 omwezi guno.
Tuwulira mbu ababye bikera hano ambu babairiye fuyikwe yoki yakatabanga okwo tukabulako byokumwanya.
Yatwala LC ekyalo kino bwe tumubuuziza ku bantu abazimba ekifo kino atutegeezezza nti baali bakadde ba byabuwangwa.
Nibagamba ngu nibombeka otuju twekaliki
waliwo amasabo ate tulowooza nti wano abantu bano we bakunganyira we bafunira briefing ate ndowooza abamu abaali balimbalimbibwa nti baweebwa eddagala ejjabawonya amasasi tusuubira nti abo babikolera.
Kinajjukirwa nti waliwo abamu ku bantu abakwate abavaayo ne bategeeza nga bwe baaliko ekifumu we batendekebwanga nga tebannasalawo okukola bulumbaganyi. Wabula ekyewuunyisa y'engeri abantu bano gye basobola okuwuddisaamu ab'ebyokwerinda okumala ekiseera ne batuuka n'okulumba nga tewali amanyi. Olwo lwabadde olugendo lwaffe olwatuusizza ku kifo kitangwira kyokka nga bwe bagamba nti buli awali olusozi ate waliwo akaserengeto. Amakirira nago tegabadde mangu gye tuli nga n'abamu twabuzeewo katono okutomera emiti. Julius Senkandwa, NTV.
Ensonga z'ebundi bujo Kasese n'entoloko tukyayongera okuzifefeta okutuuka gye zinaakoma. Mu birala omusajja atategeerekese bulungi linnya lye n'omwana we bw'abadde omwaka ogumu bafiiriddewo mu kabenje akagudde mu kitundu ekiyitibwa Bukoona ku luguudo oluva Eyiga ng'okudda Itirinyi. Abantu abalala 12 baddusiddwa amalwaliro agali Eyiga nga ne Jinja nga balina ebisago eby'amaanyi. Mmotoka ya takisi ekoze akabenje kano yasoose kwabika mupiira.
Omutwe mukyalo ono abalina omwana bombi babe n'olwowundi abaana bombi
badde tuva Kampala nga tugenda Mbale. Omupiira guvuddeko ku motoka kubanga tuzenga emmotoka erimu etusumbwasumbwa omupiira ne gubukkako ne tugenda ne tugwa eri mu ssiko omwana n'afa.
One person, a male adult known as Outa Naziru of Palisa, and his child Naziru of 1 year died on the spot. Others got some serious injuries and they were rushed to Iganga Hospital.
Kiraka ne Naziru naye avudde.
Mpakusibe. Tubakusogere kuko ebikwetagisa.
Tubasaasidde ne tubaagaliza okuwona amangu. Mu birala ennaku ntono eziise ab'ekitongole ki KCCA bategeeza nga bwe bagenda okukola amakubo ag'enjawulo omuyita ab'obugaali. Abantu abamu bakyawulirwa nga bagamba nti tekisoboka. Mu nsi nno ezaakula ab'obugaali n'obupikipiki obutono baba n'amakubo. Ab'ebigere nabo balina we bayita kyekimu ne ku mmotoka ne train. Netherlands y'emu ku nsi ezisingamu obugaali obungi era mu bibuga byayo byonna obugaali bwatutumu nga n'abakola bizinesi z'okubupangisa abantu bafunira ddala. Bannansi n'abalambuzi bakozesa nnyo entambula eno okutuuka mu bifo ebitali bimu.
Amsterdam kye kibuga ekikulu kya Netherlands wadde ng'ekitebe kya gavumenti ne minisitule zaayo kiri Hague. Amsterdam abeeramu abantu 81,000. Buli mwaka ekibuga kino kyokka kifuna abalambuzi obukadde 5. Ebyafaayo bya Netherlands bingi biri mu kibuga kino n'ebitebe bya kampuni ez'amaanyi mu nsi yonna nga Philips, Heineken n'ebirala. Amsterdam alimu entambula ya bika bingi ebimufudde ekibuga ekiyonjo, ekibuga ekirimu abantu abagondera amateeka g'oku nguudo, ekibuga omutali mugotewu gwa mmotoka n'abantu bakandalira ku makubo nga balinda takisi. Abavuga obugaali kyandibanga bye basinga okunyumirwa n'okwanguyirwa entambula wano. Waliwo amakubo ag'enjawulo ag'obugaali agabeera okusinga mu langi ya kitaka. Gano gaba bbali w'enguudo okuyita mmotoka so nga ate wakati mu nguudo omuyita mmotoka ne bbaasi mwe muba wayita train ze batera okuyita tram oba damrak. Train zino zitambulira ku masannyalaze. Amakubo g'obugaali mu Amsterdam wokka gaweza kilomita 400. Amsterdam mu mwaka ogweddeyo gwatuukira yalimu obugaali akakadde kamu 2,000 ng'obugaali businga abantu ababeera mu kibuga obungi. Buli kifo kiriko awasimbibwa owa paakingi y'obugaali ng'ekifo kimu kisobola okusimbamu obugaali 2,500 n'okusingawo.
Whenever I'm here I try to rent a bike because it's just the fastest way to get around.
Otherwise, you have to rely on public transit, which is very good here, but this just brings you everywhere faster, I think.
And it's very fast. We don't live right in Amsterdam because it was too expensive. We're on budget. So we live in a camping, and that's like 20 minutes away with the bicycle. Yeah, and you see so many more places than by just taking the bus.
Okubba obugaali mu Amsterdam kweyongera omwaka ogwedde ng'obugaali emitwalo 8,13 bwe bwabbibwa. Okuvuga akagaali mu Amsterdam kyanguwa kubanga ensi Netherlands ebitundu ebisinga bya muswetwe. Mu bitundu nga Kampala ekiyinza okuzibuwaza obugaali bwe busozi obwetaagisa omuvuzi endasi eziwera okusota akagaali. Entambula endala ya baasi zino ne train abantu basulira ku kaadi mu ngeri y'essaawa embale olunaku olulamba oba kaadi ey'olubeerera omuntu kwabeera ng'ayongerako ssente buli lweziggwako. Amaato nago gatutumu naye nga gano okusinga gatambuza balambuzi. Amsterdam yekka alimu emikutu gy'amazzi oba canals 88. Emikutu gino giweza kilomita 10 gyonna awamu ate nga giriko entindo 1500. Emikutu gino batandika okugikubira pulaani n'okugisima mu kyasa kye-17. Bakimanya mangu nti bajja kwetaaga okutambuza ebyamaguzi nga bbiya, pamba, kokowa n'emmere endala okuva oba okudda ku mwalo omunene ogwa Amsterdam. Emikutu giyita wakati mu mayumba ag'ebyafaayo ate nga nagyo gyennyini giriko amayumba agayitibwa canal houses. Amayumba gano gali 2,000 era gavumenti tekyakkiriza nnyumba ndala yonna kuzimbibwako. Emikutu gino giri mu kibuga n'emiyonjo bya nsusso nga tolabamu wadde akaveera oba akacupa k'amazzi.
NTV Akawungeezi tugenda kulaba akatale k'ensimbi nga bwe kabadde olwaleero.
After a Pampers night, wake up to a great next day. After a dry night of sleep, wake up to a day of even more fun. Thanks to new and improved Pampers with more super gel. It locks wetness inside, keeping it away from your baby's skin. So every day's a great one. Pampers, now with more super gel for unbeatable dryness.
Crusher, Skin Protector, Commonwealth Games. This is a warning to all germs out there. You have been making the lives of our children miserable and sick, but no more. I am Commonwealth Games, and with my double layer protection, I will crush and smash any germ that comes near our children. Hardly a single germ will be left alive. Children, parents, use Meditake soap, the #1 warrior against germs on your skin.
Welcome to Victoria University, a world-class standard institution with a conducive environment.
At Victoria University, we welcome all students. We offer degree, diploma, and certificate courses in health sciences, business management, humanities and social sciences, science and technology, and short courses in oil and gas. Internship opportunities are available. Each student receives a free laptop. We also have first-class facilities like a well-stocked library, computer laboratory, lecture rooms, and clinical skills laboratory.
Victoria University is conveniently located at Victoria Towers, Ginger Road, Kampala, Uganda. For more information, call 0417 727 000 or visit our website www.vu.ac.ug. Victoria University. Come prepared to learn, leave prepared to succeed.
Just how powerful is the healing power of Vaseline? Imagine this leaf is like your skin. We applied Vaseline jelly to one leaf, the other we left alone. The difference is visible. And if it can keep a leaf vibrant, imagine what it could do for your skin. Nothing locks in moisture better to keep your skin restored, soft and smooth. That's the healing power of Vaseline.
Mu byemizannyo olwaleero Munnayuganda Emmanuel Tugumisirize yasigadde okulwanira bendera ya Uganda mizanyo gya Commonwealth egiri e Glasgow mu Scotland. Ono asobodde okuyita ku raundi esooka mu mbiro za mita 400.
Omuddusi Emmanuel Tugumisiriza yongedde Uganda essuubi ery'okwongera okuwangula omudaali mu mizannyo gya Commonwealth bw'ayiseewo okwesogga raundi ey'okubiri mu mbiro ez'okwetooloola ekisaawe omulundi ogumu. Tugumisiriza amalidde mu kifo kya kusatu mu kibinja mwaddukidde ekiwanguddwa William Latoy owa Bahrain ate Banabe Daunda owa Canada n'akwata ekyokubiri.
Barnaby of Canada as well going through. It's Williams who wins. Barnaby takes second. And I beg your pardon, it's the Ugandan, I think, in lane 2, is it? Tumuzizi. He goes through in third. Not the easiest pronunciation, and he, though, will be pleased with his win, with his run.
Ye alinga imoko abadde alina okudduka mu kibinja ekizzeeko addusiddwa mu ddwaliro nga biwala ttaka oluvannyuma lw'okulumbibwa ekisujja. Winnie Nannyondo naye tadduse embiro ez'emirundi esatu egy'okwetooloola ekisaawe bw'asazeewo amaanyi agasse mu mita 800 z'agenda okudduka olunaku lw'enkya. Mu kuwuga ba Musayi Muto Joshua Ekirikubinza ne Arnold Kisulo bawanduse mu mpaka zino oluvannyuma lw'okulemererwa okutuukiriza obudde obwetaagisa. Wabula Ekirikubinza empaka zino taziviiriddemu awo oluvannyuma lw'okukwata ekifo ekyokusatu mu kibinja mwawugidde.
Kamal Brigazzi wins it. Well, they didn't see much of him. They can see his name on the board though, Brigazzi, Schuster, and then it was Akiri Kubinza of Uganda. It was the outside lane. Schuster off to a brilliant start.
Mu bikonde Nasib Bashir wa Uganda yesoza oluzannya oluddako bw'akubye Polino Emiliana owa Tanzania obugoba 2-1. Sam Mpoza, NTV Akawungeezi.
Mu birala ttiimu ya Uganda yabali wansi w'emyaka 17 enkya eraga Rwanda baddiŋŋane n'abeeyo mu kikopo kya Africa ekyabato. Bagenda kutambulira ku luguudo olugendo basooke baluve ku ntono ekabaala awo ate we banaava bagende e Kigali. Omupiira gwa lwa mukaaga luno mu kabuga k'e Gisenyi ku kisaawe ekiyitibwa Omuganda.
Tulina kampu 2 tugenda ku camping e Kabaale onaawo wetu Kigali tujja kutambulira ku ttaka tugende Kabaale tujja kumalawo ennaku 2 tuyinza okuzanyawo friendly matches 2 then ku lwokuna ku makya tuyingire Kigali. Twali tumanyi omupiira gwaffe gugenda kubeera Kigali naye baagwongeddeyo bagutadde Gishenyi mu kisaawe bakiyita Omuganda mutugenda okukola ki mutugenda okusambira so twagala okugenda nga buli kintu mbeera ya budde tugimanyidde wantugenda kutraininga ku saa 8 Kabaale tujja kuzanyira mu budde bunyogogo bwe Kabaale naye tomanya gye tugenda being nti n'ekifo nakyo kya nsozi tuyinza okusanga ng'obudde nabwo bunyogovu so twagadde tuzanyireko Kabaale tumanyire embeera bwe tuba tugiguddemu eri kireme kubeera kipya gye tuli.
Ebigambo webityo ebitambudde eby'emizannyo bye bigenda okusembayo tetujja kwongerako kirala okujjako okwagaliza bannaffe abasiraamu n'abantu abalala tabbuluza olunaku zitambule bulungi yonna gye muli eyo tubeere beegendereza obimanye bibeerawo mu kiseera ekyokujaguza si buli omu nti abeera ayagaliza abali mu ssanyu ebirungi. Ekisembayo buli kiseera ky'obeera nga olina ky'okola beera ne pulaani ey'omuzinzi. Tusiba twogera ebintu ebyo bulijjo. Uganda olira abantu mu kibuga nga baga tetujja kuvaawo wano. Tetujja kuvaawo. Naye weebuuza abakyogera emyaka 5 egiyise bali luddawo. Beerako ne pulaani bwe banzigyawo olwaleero kiki ekiddako. Kintu ekyo kikulu. Tuleme okukaaba amaziga agajjulujjulu buli lunaku kubanga gavumenti tugiyite etuyambe naye oluusi tejja kutuyamba mu buli mbeera. Mbadde ndowooza nti kikulu nnyo kiyiseewo ekyo. Nze Franco Lisimbi tunaddiŋŋana enkya musire bulungi.
Sometimes children have amazing ideas, but they can lead to tough stains. And for tough stains, there's new Omo Fast Action. Its super fast cleaning technology removes stains fast. New Omo, no one removes tough stains faster.
剣を手にして S 字カーブ流れるように行きます。渡り切って剣を刺しました。階段を一段下げることに成功いたしました。お、ちょっと危ない、危ないぞ。とりあえず登りました。注目は下り坂。
What's that?
That document.
Oh, that. Just some business.
I came to apologize. I have no right to interfere in your lives.
I've eliminated the only evidence that...
But you didn't have to kill another person.
It's not like I've got anything to hide, Nene. Just go ahead.
Victoria, how is it like to work for al-Fitr?
Blood seemed to matter not.
Blood?
Yeah, blood.
I'm responsible for your father's death.
Are you and I ever gonna have a chance to be sisters?
You want the baby to have my name?
Would that be okay?
Son, I'm happy you came.
Yes, especially since I thought you were shunning all things Newman. I have my own reasons for showing up.
What did you say about him?
I'm sorry, attempted rape.
Okay, look, whatever you think you know about him, you don't know his heart.
If there is a way to make me feel more miserable, you will instinctively find it.
You gave up the one woman you loved, and now you're having a hard time figuring out how to move on? I can't imagine who would want to hurt a good man like you.
Okay, you know what? I don't need you telling me how to feel about Lily.
Are you pregnant? No. Then why are you trying to alienate Tyler?
Has something happened between the two of you? Are you afraid that I'm gonna do something to ruin your marriage, or that you will?
Why don't we have a party? I'll bring Nikki and bring your siblings. How's that?
Now, what are you gonna do? You gonna blackmail them this time, or are you gonna bribe them?
Looks like Mommy's not the only one who knows how to make up a story.
Assume we are bringing your drunk. Okay, don't worry. Basket is ready. Santa! So what, Jim? Honey, what am I? Huh? Nkunyirira, bwanzenja kukuba.
Tonna kusasula myezi ebiri gya nyumba gye batubanja. Oli mukunywa mwenge n'abakazi.
Kikulu nnyo fe abeewola okumanya zi banka n'abatuwola engeri gye babalamu amagoba.
Lwaki obuuza ekibuuzo ekyo?
Sente zaabwe.
Ddembe lyo, ekyo kikulu nnyo okukimanya. Onfuna kikulu nnyo okusooka okunoonyereza tusobole okwetegereza n'okwekkaanya. Okifuna amagoba n'oluvannyuma tulondeeko amagoba agasinzeeko okuba amatono.
Kampala has been voted in the past as one of the favorite cities for tourists, one of the most peaceful cities. That is something that is changing.
Kale Kaihura, the Inspector General of Police, and President Yoweri Museveni, their alliance, they can only crack down or stop individual strikes and individual demonstrations. But I don't think they can stop the growth of militancy.
No holds barred.
Besigye and Lukwago have particular grievances against the government, some legitimate, some misguided. Police has to intervene, A, to protect the power of President Yoweri Museveni and the NRM from disruption by Besigye and Lukwago, but B, also, never forget this, to protect those ordinary people whose property gets destroyed.
I want to ask that many think that they've actually been frustrated.
Opposition parties in Africa do not tend to be constructed around policy differences. FDC lacks a glue to hold its coalition of different power-hungry individuals together.
Incisive.
You see, the NRM is more divided internally than the FDC. The advantage with the NRM is it has political power.
Analytical.
I think that one of the best organized political parties in Uganda is the PPP, the People's Progressive Party with Ansari. This idea that everybody is peddling around the world that Africans are poor and they cannot contribute to their own political and social emancipation is crap. In fact, I think that the opposition parties in Uganda have to win an election in an unfair and unleveled ground.
Newsnight with Andrew Mwenda.
Obonyumirwa ebyemizannyo jangu nkulage.
Does! And Adam Johnson, the boyhood Newcastle United man, historic, flying in the face of all. Magnificent goal by Robbie van Persie. Ferdinand! Everton lead at Old Trafford. Walcott, Giroud. Super Suarez. Roberto backs it up and cracks it in. Checo finds the net in spectacular style. Penalty for Borussia Dortmund. And he scores.
Mikwano gyaffe bana NTV ate naddala mu bannaamu muli gw'emizannyo muli gw'ebyemizannyo gukomyewo 2014 ate mutya kati ate gukyusiza n'obudde kati gwa 7 gwali gwa 9 ne gugoberera ntusanyuka kati gubongereddeko wano malya g'ebyemisana awo osooke gubatayize gubaleetere buli kintu kyonna kalonda erina ebyemizannyo muli gw'ebyemizannyo mupya 2014 Isima waali alagira Argentina yenjo mukubira eddiba lye omukwano gujja kukomawo ku muli gw'emizannyo naye kasita kinatuuka eri bano ba Messi okulumba abalenzi baffe ba Thiago Silva awo tewali mukwano omuli gw'ebyemizannyo 2014 President
Ogenda okwekebeza. There is one thing I know. That is the hardest time. Just not line what. And to make the matters worse, that is when you start seeing people. That is the time you meet people that you are taken long without meeting. One. That is when you meet your neighbor, the former neighbor. Yeah. That is the time you meet a pharmacist where you used to buy condoms. Like no get a normal wiki bid no come on and no chimendala. Those are the times of all the studies. Now, Zona. Ah, Masoganuma. Atiro and to get a back in the back of it. Hey, sorry. No so good then. At that time, right here at the Tambula, you know, to know about all about Guy Italy. I think I asked, get up checking up. We don't get about in food deal. No, come out. Well, I can talk about your mother, I'm a toy, Jay Molenga. Look at it. But don't call me that. Now, after that, when they have taken off your blood, no again and not to lack eventually. Not to go a flashback. Peter. Kati namaso yomusujja gwamulumira bbanga ki gwamulumira ennaku nga 3 naawona yakogga kale kati kale it's okay layini negenda ngaesembera and the closer you get olubuto lutandika okukuluma one or two can November. Never one was them way. By the time you leave, now you say movie. So basically, for those of you who are also again an Omutima Soko flashback, or above that, you really deserve to go there or not. And where am I, Basoga people? Basoga clap for yourselves. Abasoga. Tebaliwo. Yeah, Baba Molibasiru, you know. By the way, Basoga, sorry, I didn't mean it. Clap for yourselves, Malemba and Babulide. You realize P7 exams, P7 results are back. Yeah? Basomya Masomera Gasinze. Agamba Fort Porto. Ebyabo tebinatuuka, ne bebinatuuka bikyali n'obudde. Ebigezo byabo bijjagenda otuuka ng'abaana baamala dda siniyafu be baatuula nabo. Now, Basomi amasomero, the first 10 schools, mwabademu amasomero mwendanga within Kampala. Then yasembiwa abagita Jinja Primary School. Clap for yourselves. Jinja Primary yabadde eyo 10. Kati batuuka okusoma the worst schools. There was Wairaka CU, Chiveidinda CU. Akona wonna kabadde kabasoka kwa bode baba nga bajulidde mu side zombi. And by the one thing I love about Masoka, there is a Musoka who was in a bus. The other Musoka threatened the whole bus. Actually, he was dozing. Now, in the process, wallet neekolachi neegwa. The Musoka woke up again. Wallet is missing. Na imoka. Aye baba is in the middle of the bus in the corridor. Aye baba. Imirira. Kati connect na gachi. Baba imirira. Koba driver imirira. Driver na imirira. He stopped on the side. Aye baba, one wali waibi wallet yange. Woba toyenda kufuna bizibu leta wallet yange. Everyone was like, bichi. They started. And they were Baganda. The Musoga insisted, Baba, Mwalo kumpa waleti yange, mudabona. Everyone was like, oh, tisa. Mwaloba kumpa waleti yange. He sat down. When he sat down, everyone was in shock. So the guy who had picked the wallet, he came close to him. Namugamba boss. Wallet here. Oh, on your baba. So one guy got concerned. Namugamba baba. Kati singa tabajukuwa doba dogenda kolash. Baba sente zange zona ziba iromu. Yage yalobo kujimpa mbade nda kutambula nga bwe nakola lu.
Now you've heard me talk about my famous friend Latigo. Yeah, that one. Now we have ever cheated exams. Senior, I think senior 3 or senior 4. Cheated exam. Now me, I was bright just a little bit in some subjects like English, literature, then Latigo was only bright in things like fine art. But we had a guy who was so bright, he knew everything in the class. The guy would pass and like, yeah, you guy. Why don't you Ariamanya? He was the first bright Muchi guy. So Ariamanya would get everything. So one day we agreed with Ariamanya that, I think we are going to do something. We are going to bring in a sheet, an answer sheet. And then you write answers, chap. Then you pass it behind, as you write the correct your answers on your thing. So we went to club. We didn't go to. We went to club dancing, knowing Ariamanya was going to give us good answers. So we entered. We smuggled the answer sheet. Ariamanya, as soon as they said start, Ariamanya wrote like 20 minutes. He had finished. Started passing the paper. We sat when it was a paper of 3 hours. 1.5 we were sitting, waiting. Latigo was behind. The teacher came, you have 40 minutes to go. Latigo was like, Madam, what about those of us who finished? Can we go out? Madam said, no, I am training you. You must leave at the time you're supposed to leave. Latigo was like, this one is just boring me. This one was very easy. Teacher comes again. You have 30 minutes to all of a sudden. Ariamanya looked at the clock. He looked at this answer sheet and told it, oh shit, Pepper! People move. Latigo just got up and said, my friend, from today onwards, just know you are a dead body, you are finished. Latigo, very, very interesting character. I was in Teso College, that very famous, military bull school, we used to have bull dance. That's why I hate love slows. We used to have a single school. On Saturday they would play love songs, and you find us, when they had you, they ask. I mean, it's very hard to imagine you are dancing with your gun. So one time, me and Latigo, during our adolescence, we loved. We fell in love with Kung Fu. This one of Jet Li, where he and he clears the whole sub-county. You know those things. So we fell in love with Kung Fu. We got a guy who deceived us. He was trained from Korea. The guy chewed our money for nothing. The guy would take us in the evening and we first jog. After jogging, we go for push-ups. After push-ups, he starts telling you, okay, when somebody brings a kick like this, you do this. When they bring an upper kick, slap kick, you do this. When they bring a hammer kick, you do this. And we were there. All the things. Those things, eh? The problem with Kung Fu is there is a way it makes you feel you are the boss, you are the king. So one time we go to a club in Soroti. It's called Trends. Now clubs have a tendency of having these bouncers, these huge guys. You look at the chest, looks like 2 bags of cement. This one and the other side, and you find the guy, the upper body is huge and he's walking like a fridge with legs. That's how the guy was moving. So I go with Latigo. Me, I was a little bit a coward, so I was behind. Latigo, after 2 days of training Kung Fu, he thought he was the master. So we went to club. Latigo changed. He was even bouncing. With I think the head became heavy because it was always tilted. So we went with Latigo. With his chest out. we got the bouncer. Those guys never smile. They're always simple. Latigo goes, Allah, can you move for us to proceed? The guy says, Allah, I've told you, don't mess with me. I'm going to kill you. Me behind, I was like, hello, don't mess with him. He will kill you. I was giving support. He will kill you. Latigo pushed the bouncer. Oh! I think the guy was trained. Now, those of you who know Kung Fu, there's what they call the Korean panga, eh? Korean panga. Okay, it is not there. So the guy, the bouncer just did his hand. There's the way he had it and gave Latigo one slap. I said, one like this. Latigo was flat on the ground. I waited 1 minute, Latigo is not alive. 2 minutes, the guy is dead. 3 minutes. Now the 5th minute I was getting worried. So I clapped. Latigo. When he woke up, he was so confused. He was mentioning things that are totally not related. Latigo. Latigo. We're like, what? I think Arsenal is going to win the World Cup next year.
There's this theory, where here beautiful chicks intimidate guys. That's a lie. Okay, maybe a bit. But beautiful chicks intimidate chicks. Seriously, like my friends, they are all intimidated by me. Seriously. Can you imagine? Yesterday, but one Sharon O unfriended me on Facebook. What else explains that if not fear of competition? Think about it. Have you ever been friends with Sharon O? Then she unfriends you without telling you why. Competition. And moreover, black competition. But on a serious note, I'm getting irritated by social media. Do you know what is irritating me? These selfies. First of all, you people don't even know what selfies are. Selfies are pictures you take by yourself, which means the parts of your body which appear are your face, your shoulders, what? As in you have the body which... Now you find chicks, she has posted early in the morning, morning selfies. Her whole body is in the thing. She's posing, even one hand is behind the head. Then you are like, your picture. Did your ghost jump out of you and take the picture? You know what is most weird? Now there's this theory. This is the era of pictures. Everyone is taking pictures. Everything people are doing, they take a picture, they put on Facebook. Eating, they put a picture. Now what I've noticed, like corporates will take a picture eating, then they show you the faces of how they ate. They show you the food when they had just got it. Then they take the next picture and they are eating with a fork. Then the final picture and the plate is empty. Campusers. They take a picture and the food.
Anytime you come, you must have.
Yes. You raise a population that has no clue how to be men.
Can you bring out a quality family?
I don't get married for my family.
Men, every Wednesday only on NTV.
Aro, give me 5 stress, 3 gonorrhea.
Baby, you know I love you. You know I love you so much. You're the only person that has made me feel so ashamed and at the same time so unashamed. Listen, you make me feel, I don't even know how I can describe this. I'm just crazy over you, baby. And you know this.
God, stop.
Baby, I love you. Jackie, you know I love you. You know I love you. Don't give up on us.
But leave.
Just know I love you. No, I love you so much. And deep down you know that. And I know you love me.
Just leave. Just go.
Just don't give up on us.
Njogera nayo magusa otunula eri lwaki mpuliriza
baagala tulyawo bagenda tulya.
So, Monica, I need to talk to him if he can listen.
Gilbert, I don't think I can help you.
Monica, you know this is not the best way to get out of problems, but it is a chance.
You're not listening to me. I would love to help you, but I can't.
Yes, you can, Monica. The people who are after Chris can do anything. They can break any rules.
So what are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is that I can do the same, but I need Chris's help.
You've forgotten. Chris can never do anything that's illegal.
Monica, well, it's not something so illegal. Besides, I mean, we're stealing back from Lule. Monica.
Gilbert, Chris and I are done. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So I don't think I'm the right person you should talk to. Please.
Monica, what happened between the two of you? I thought you guys were working out things.
Well, you thought wrong. Gilbert,
Mama.
But...
Take it. Good evening and many thanks for polls for unity.
From the children.
Nay, Chris, you honestly think Monica cheated on you? Chris,
Please,
you
Leon.
honestly think Monica cheated on you?
Please do me a favor, don't start.
No, tutandike Chris. Anti gominango likafuli mukuvuma abakazi.
Excuse me. I did not abuse any woman. Sivumanga mutienda.
Chris, what happened to you? Chris Wabaji, talk to me. To me, it doesn't answer a thing. Just talk to me.
Lillian, you of all people should know that married people have fights and they solve them. He just had a simple fight. And that was it.
Are you calling it simple? Chris, oyo mchala o alirubuto. What if something happened to her? No, it wasn't simple. So,
Monica cheated on me. That's what happened to me.
Gwe tewakiitinga.
Fine, but do I deny it? Do I deny it? Do I?
Chris, singa Evelyn teyajja kennyini ewaka n'atwegambira wandibadde okikkiriza. Chris, Monica has never cheated on you.
Why does everyone keep defending her? She's also human. She cheated on me, and all I'm asking is for her to confess and say sorry.
Even if it's
Is that too much ask?
Even if it's a lie.
You call it a lie?
Oh, yeah.
Lillian, the DNA was a lie. The doctor was a lie. Mike keep popping up in my face, proud of how he's carrying a baby with Monica, and that's a lie. Please, be a little bit objective.
Hello? Mr. Richardson. This is Monica, Lillian's friend. No, I thought you would not remember me. I want to talk to you. I was looking for someone to talk to, and I thought I should call you. It's about my mother. No, she's okay, but still in coma. Okay? Can we meet and talk? Yes, it's okay. Okay, I'll be there. Okay, thank you. Okay then. Chris.
There's so much proof surrounding this phenomenon.
Chris, Monica did not cheat on you.
Oh, please.
Don't you think that abantu bonna bali somehow wrong?
And so I should believe in you because of what? I should believe you.
Because she's my best friend, Chris. I know her better than anyone. Chris, Monica did not cheat on you. Can't you get it?
You know, you all keep defending Monica for whatever reason.
Chris, it's
Know
not
to yourselves.
Goodness, it's not defending her.
If you love her, just tell her to come and say sorry. Period.
She did nothing. Monica has never cheated on you. You don't want to listen? Anyway, Chris, kino kiyamba gwe. Please and please. Byonna byokola. Everything you're doing. Bambi njagala ogezeeko nnyo. Olowooze nti tojja kwejjusa. Because me, I know ogenda kwejjusa. Buli kimu kyokola, you're going to regret. Chris, I know you have
Lillian,
problems.
you are concerned and I appreciate. But please, sister, be objective. Read between the lines. Tell your friend to just confess to what she did and solve this whole thing. Don't start defending what you don't even know.
Like you're saying, I be objective. Please be understanding. Anyway, I think I have to go. But Chris, making sure chonna chokola togenda chejusa. I know you have problems, a lot of problems, but your marriage has to come first. Thank you for listening.
Namuli. Namuli. Where did you disappear to?
Wanji?
As in, where had you gone? wali ogenzeewa gy'owulira. Anyway.
Yes, boss.
Hello? My patients come first. No, please don't. But please.
Akasita ebisinga mbijjeeyo kati kanyangu wetangu okubanga omukazi n'ambala nsangawo ate ndiririani yandiyanguye banane tuva wano olanga naneera bino wembadde mbirabidde
ankooyo okuzunga kati yani
naye n'olugoye lwembadde ndulese kati yandimbuziza oba ki ekyakuleese
mpulira avuuvuma kikigenda ma kati onesimbyemu nabwesimbi omanyi kyonzunzizako nga nkunoonya lwaki omanyiira nagamba lekerawo komanyiriranga ddala kikiye lwaki totereera wamu kakati noonyanga omuntu atalina bwogo nakamu ofudde atategeera
nawanza bakunsonyiwa nze nali
nkusonyiwako ki namuli zobitambe olowooza onokumya baleka kuwanyisi kugabi tulina gyolaga lwaki ombonyabonya mukazi omukadde nga nze kusonyiwa ekiraka kugamba enfuuda mmeka
Program Guide is brought to you by Jessa Smooth Yogurt. Program Guide. Jessa Smooth Yogurt comes in various flavors like vanilla, strawberry and banana. Jessa Farm Dairy. Always trusted, always delicious.
New Camay Beauty Soap. He's always in a hurry, but now no need to worry. I know my way to his heart. New Camay Soap with a perfume drop that lasts oh so long. And my skin feels so soft. I'm a Camay kind of woman. on Kame.
Are you in need of a loan with the most favorable terms? The Microfinance Support Center Limitations and Microfinance Companies. The Microfinance Support Center Limited also funds women, youth, persons with disabilities, and the elderly, organized in cooperatives. Please call us on our toll-free lines below.
Santa Lucia's in my soul, got me singing. Tastes so good, feels like walking in heaven. Santa Lucia's always there when we need it. Come on, everybody, gotta taste it to believe it. Twist it, taste it, enjoy it. Twist it, taste it.
Santa Lucia, you've got to taste it to believe it.
The bill seeks to reduce on the graft that is taking place in the country, enhance parliamentary oversight, increase citizens and civil society participation in the budget process, and the bill also seeks to strengthen our financial management system.
Our dear, very honorable members of parliament, please consider the civil society recommendations when debating the Public Finance Bill 2012.
This message is brought to you by CS Bank.
You bring out the best in me. You bring out the best in me. You bring out the best in me.
New and improved Nice and Lovely Body Lotion. The 24-hour skin moisturizer that's your skin's best friend.
The best in me.
Distributed by African Queen Limited, the #1 distributor.
NTV, turning on your world.
Celebrating Eid al-Fitr, Muslims mark the end of Ramadan amid calls for unity. We are glad you're watching NTV tonight on this Eid holiday.
Welcome to the program, and we begin with the headlines.
The family planning is good for the health of the mother, is good for the health of the children.
Accelerating social and economic transformation, country commits to comprehensive family planning measures.
Very soon, Somalia will get peace and stability.
Making gains, Amisom troops capture a cache of weapons from the al-Shabaab in Mogadishu.
Also tonight, inside the training camp of the suspected Dolibondo attackers.
This is NTV Tonight.
Once again, a very warm welcome to NTV Tonight. I'm Maurice Mugisha.
And I'm Josephine Kurunji.
Now, thousands of Muslim faithful flocked mosques across the country for the Eid al-Fitr prayers to mark the end of the holy fasting month of Ramadan.
Addressing the faithful at Old Kampala Mosque, Mufti Shaban Ramadan Mubaje condemned the violence in the Middle East and called for a quick resolution of the conflicts plaguing the region.
The call for peace and love was re-echoed at Chibuli Mosque by Supreme Mufti Sheikh Zubairi Kayongo and at Nakavuo Stadium, where more faithful attended prayers.
Moses Akena has that report of the Eid al-Fitr prayers from mosques across Kampala.
The Mufti of Uganda, Sheikh Shaban Ramadan Mubaje, who addressed the faithfuls at Old Kampala Mosque, commended them for successfully completing the fasting period. He urged them to continue with the Ramadan spirit of love and forgiveness, as provided in the 5 pillars of Islam. The pillars are faith, prayers, almsgiving, fasting during the holy month of Ramadan, and the pilgrimage to the holy land of Mecca.
However, most of the believers are forgetting. Those who are able to pay zakah should do so because it is a pillar in Islam. And those who are able to go to Mecca, I urge you to do so.
Delivering his Eid al-Fitr message, Sheikh Mubaje condemned the ongoing violence in the Middle East and the Central African Republic, among other places, criticizing the Israeli Defense Forces and Hamas for the loss of civilian lives.
My appeal to the world leaders and those with power is to respect humanity and encourage dialogue and a peaceful means of resolving conflicts.
At Nachivubu Stadium, Kampala Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago urged Uganda's Foreign Affairs Minister Sam Kutesa, now the President of the UN General Assembly, to use his influence to help restore peace in the Middle East.
We expect a message that the United Nations will soon resolve to save those people.
And at Chibuli Mosque, Supreme Mufti Sheikh Zubairi Kayongo appealed to government to step up investigations into the many recent cases of murders across the country.
We ask the concerned parties to carry out a conclusive investigation.
As the Muslim faithfuls feast in celebration of the end of the holy month of Ramadan, they will be praying for stronger faith and unity in the face of disunity and violence in Islamic countries like Iraq and Syria. After about 30 days of prayers and fasting, hundreds of Muslims today converge here to celebrate Eid al-Fitr. But despite their resolve during this period, their leaders have warned them against breaking Islamic principles and practices, especially as they celebrate this day. Moses Akena, NTV, at the Old Kampala Mosque.
Well, just before we continue, we would like to first of all share with you our poll question for the day. So tonight we are asking you to share your Eid al-Fitr message. Now, to join this conversation, you can send your text message to 6565 followed by your name and your location. And you could also post your comment on Facebook and Twitter. The conversation has been going on for the last 30 minutes. So log on to Facebook and Twitter and do join that conversation. Now, President Yoweri Museveni has committed to the reducing senseless family planning. That is one of our top stories tonight. But moving to the Horn of Africa nation, Somalia. Now, the UN-backed peacekeeping force, Amisom, together with the Somali National weapons and ammunition from the al-Shabaab suspects in the capital, Mogadishu. This while carrying out a cordon and search in the capital.
These are some of the weapons seized by the Amisom troops and the National Army of Somalia in Mogadishu. The UN-backed peacekeeping troops and the National Army may have beefed up their presence in Somalia, in Mogadishu, but there are still pockets of threats from the al-Shabaab. Some of the weapons, Tortoise grenades, multi-grenade launchers, 82mm mortar fuses, rocket-propelled grenade pipes, as well as RPG shells and guns. Also recovered were sniper rifles with attached telescopes, anti-tank bombs and various types of guns and ammunition. The Amisom Force Commander General Silas Ntigurira says such operations are part of the wider efforts to improve security in Mogadishu and Somalia in general.
And some of them was already fixed. For example,
you can see these militias, which was already fixed to be used this night.
General Silas believes the seizure of the ammunition is a good sign to the international community that the federal government of Somalia and the Somali people will get peace and security.
International community which assure the federal government of Somalia and all Somali's people that very soon Somalia will get peace and stability.
The sector commander, Brigadier Dikolum, called for vigilance, warning that Al-Shabaab often try to hide within communities.
No Al-Shabaab has been written that I am Al-Shabaab. Al-Shabaab uses any equipment from anybody, even if it is equipment from Amisom. If Al-Shabaab gets it, they will use it.
The cordon and search is part of Operation Eagle that was launched recently by Amisom troops and the Somalian National Army in efforts to break the Al-Shabaab's influence in the region.
President Yoweri Museveni has committed the country to reducing senseless deaths arising out of inaccessibility to family planning. This as a family planning conference opened in Kampala to discuss socio-economic transformation. Florence Nalimba reports.
Uganda's first ever national conference on family planning, organized by the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, together with the Ministry of Health, has been officially launched by the President, with the UN Under-Secretary General and UNFPA ED, Dr. Osot Mehin Babatunde, in attendance.
This conference is a follow-up to the International Conference on Family Planning.
President Museveni cited countries like China, Japan and India that have achieved this even with high populations.
They are much more wealthy than they were at that time. Population per se is not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is lack of economic growth and transformation.
Investing in family planning and accelerating it, according to the executive chairman of the National Planning Authority, means greater economic growth by 2040.
If we combine economic emphasis and family planning emphasis, we shall move from $506 per capita and we move to 9,500.
In accelerating family planning, leadership is an aspect that comes to the fore, and it has worked well for countries such as Ethiopia, Rwanda and Bangladesh. President Museveni, along with other leaders, committed to increasing the budget for family planning in a 2012 Family Planning Summit in London, and this was considered a win for the country.
The leadership of the President and the leadership of Uganda in this area is one which we have to celebrate. But celebrate only to the extent that we have just begun. We have just begun because until we reach every woman and every girl who requires information and services, our job cannot be complete.
If you control population only and you don't work on the other factors I have talked about, education, health, infrastructure, job creation, you are not going to go far.
According to the 2013 progress report for Uganda, the Millennium Development Goals have been achieved, including halving the number of people in absolute poverty. The country is on track to achieve Goal 3 of gender equality and 4 of improving child health, plus 7 of safe water and sanitation. To development partners, however, Goal 5 of improving maternal health is still wanting, even when Uganda's family planning unmet need has decreased from 41% to 34%.
Maternal mortality has remained unacceptably consistently high in Uganda, with 438 deaths per 100,000 live births. This is according to the 2011 Demographic Health Survey. We know that universal access to adequate family planning can contribute up to 30% reduction of maternal mortality and infant deaths.
These deaths impede socio-economic development. Worse is the fact that contraceptive use in the country is one of the lowest in the region.
The low uptake of contraceptives predisposes women to the high fertility rates, leading to frequent pregnancies that expose them to the risk of maternal and neonatal deaths, while the teenage pregnancy also heightens the risk to pregnancy complications, including the unsafe abortions and death.
According to the State Minister for Health, Sarah Opendi, some religious leaders have been found to be a hindrance to family planning.
So when we are doing anything contrary to God's will,
proving Opendi's point, a sheikh refused to pray for the conference because it allegedly contradicted the teachings of Islam. Museveni did not spare him.
Then, sheikh, what happens after you have filled the earth? Then what do you do? if the sheikh thinks that this is anti-God, first, the sheikhs and the reverends must look after their families well, so their families are wealthy. Then you can come and preach to me. But before you have done that, please, just keep quiet.
It's unacceptable to have too many girls out of school. It's unacceptable to have the kind of poverty that we have because of high fertility rates. It is within our powers to do something.
We are not talking about having a small population. Uganda can have these 70 million people, but the question is, what type of population do you have? Are you having a population of just peasants, people who don't know how to read and write, people who are not well fed?
This is answered in the report the President launched at the conference, harnessing the demographic dividend, which is to turn the growing population majority of youth into a productive force.
To change the structure of the age so that in the end, the generation to come will have more people who are working with skills, participating and contributing to the nation than the dependents.
All stakeholders agree that the overall aim is now to have a quality population which can take care of itself without lacking the most basic necessities. Flores Salima, NTV.
Of keeping law and order. Now, former FDC party president Dr. Kizza Besigye told NTV that they submitted a petition backed with evidence to the Hague-based court against the police chief and await a decision.
The walk-to-work protests in 2011 opened yet another chapter in the often frosty relationship between the opposition and the police. In quelling these demonstrations over the high cost of living, the police used tear gas, rubber bullets, and sometimes firepower to restore calm in the city. Several people lost their lives, including demonstrators and the police, while others were injured in the protests. Later, opposition politicians said they had drafted a petition to the International Criminal Court calling for the prosecution of Inspector General Police General Kale Kayihura for crimes against humanity.
A small thing happens, they exaggerate it, that they are taking me to the ICC. I'm ready, take me there, I will plead my case.
The police chief was passing out crime prevention.
Terrorized business in the city by burning tires on newly paved roads. There are methods which are standard. Yes, we shall not stop using them.
We engaged former FDC party president Dr. Kizza Besigye for an update on the progress of the petition to the ICC.
But we also have a mechanism, a standing mechanism, to continuously compile information.
General Kayihura for failing to act against officers responsible for violating human rights.
I relate with a fellow who assaulted me and his friends, people who killed children, a child in Masaka, people who shot various people during the Buganda riots and so on. Nobody has ever been arraigned in court.
But can the opposition successfully pursue a case against the police chief? A lawyer with Human Rights Network Uganda, Patrick Tumwine, says that they elaborate procedures for referring situations to the ICC.
We must prove that actually
as I said, that the state, those mechanisms, those individuals that we are claiming that are committing either crimes against humanity or genocide, they are untouchable, they are not being prosecuted, or the state is not doing anything. But as long as the court system are working and as long as the system are operational, there is no way you can say that individuals are going to wake up in the following day and run to the ICC.
The ICC only handles crimes against humanity, genocide, and war crimes. The case must be referred to the ICC by state parties, the United Nations Security Council, or the ICC prosecutor who can initiate an investigation. The opposition petition would be the second time a group of individuals from Uganda is seeking justice at the International Criminal Court. In 2010, youth affiliated to the opposition Inter-Party Cooperation lodged a petition with the Hague-based court seeking the indictment of President Yoweri Museveni over the September 2009 killings in Kampala following the Buganda riots. But the ICC chief prosecutor then, Louis Ocampo, said the court needed more evidence before it could respond. Solomon Serwanja, NTV.
You're watching NTV Tonight. We're taking a short break and return with more stories.
Like everything these days, there are essential checkpoints when choosing doors for your house. Well-seasoned timber for durability, double-processed work by automatic machinery for constant quality assurance, fine joinery work by the best professional carpenters. We also have durable fire-resistant doors. Visit Wansang showroom in Ntinda Industrial Area. Wansang makes a difference.
This is New Close-Up Deep Action. We created it to give the world 3 times fresher breath and eliminate up to 99% of germs. Maybe we went too far. There's an outbreak of freshness. Breath.
You can feel it sweeping across Uganda, on the streets and in the offices, in the coffee shops and malls, in every university and home, and in every heart. It's a new optimism. This is when goals are reached and aspirations realized. This is when it all becomes possible. Standard Chartered Grand Sale. Standard Chartered. Here for good.
It's the CTM Big Sale. We're offering discounts on our latest tiles and bathroom accessories. Guess what? Every purchase of 500,000 shillings you make gets you into a draw to be 22 to 24 Kibuli Road, opposite Villa Park, or call 0312-261-888. CTM, more than you expect for less than you think.
This is NTV Tonight.
To have your say, you take 6565 followed by your name and your location. We've already received some of your responses on social media. I have some of the responses on Twitter. We have the unemployed graduate who says, congratulations to all Muslims for completing the holy month of Ramadan peacefully. May they enjoy the blessings of fasting. Moses Isa says, for the Muslim brothers, I congratulate them upon reaching this long-awaited day. Ego Morris says, peace to all people in areas with conflict and suffering, especially Gaza, Syria, and certain parts of Nigeria. Well, that's it from me on Twitter. Let's join Morris, who will read us some of the comments from Facebook.
Thank you very much, Josephine. I want to sample some on Facebook. For those of you who do not know our Twitter handle, where Josephine has been picking some of those comments, it's at NTV Uganda. You'll, of course, see a banner there and our NTV logo. Our Facebook page, for now, we've been celebrating the Muslim brothers and sisters. Eid Mubarak, there you are. That's our official Facebook page with this banner for now, which obviously will be changing tomorrow. So let's quickly move to your comments. I will start with Maiga Andrew, who says we were here at the Serena for the Family Planning Forum at the Nile Hall, so certainly he had a working Eid. Diana says, happy Eid to my family and friends. I love the love and too much food. Of course, many remember Eid a lot for celebrating with a feast. Ngozi says, happy Eid to all our Muslim brothers in Uganda and all over the world. May the spirit of Muslim brothers...
Acknowledgement of registration.
Land reserved for the railway line, Exvis, Engeda, and the other will run NT.
Road air. Amsterdam has more than 1 buses have turned the Dutch.
But today, Amsterdam has one of Europe's most elaborate transport system. Is a reason.
Driving private cars.
Dug in the 17th century to ease the movement of goods. Robust and highly organized transport network.
All right.
The Heineken Experience 7.
Buildings need to be strong and able to withstand the forces of nature. Tiantang Group has introduced TTG TMT bars, hollow sections, MS plates, manufactured using top quality raw materials with the latest technology on Ugandan market. TTS bars are strong, weather resistant, 100% weldable, easy to bend at any angle, and are marked TTS, so look for the mark while buying.
Tiantang Group, quality steel, normal price.
After a Pampers night, wake up to a great next day. After a dry night of sleep, wake up to a day of even more fun. Thanks to new and improved Pampers with more super gel. It locks wetness inside, keeping it away from your baby's skin. So every day's a great one. Pampers, now with more super gel for unbeatable dryness.
Sophie thought the house just needed to look a bit warmer. So you don't need to explain. You just need to use the right paint. Some of the ones on the market cannot handle the weather. Help your walls withstand extreme weather conditions with WeatherGuard, only from Sadolin. You need to choose the right company. Sadolin! Sadolin, of course! Sadolin, color your world. Trusted and admired for generations.
Types of benefits. Age benefit. This is paid on attainment of retirement age of 55. The objective is to replace income security to the elderly through payment of their savings accumulated over the years during the period they were employed. Qualifying conditions. Attainment of retirement age of 55 years. Requirements in addition to general requirements. Introduction letter from the employer or local council.
Cooper Motors Corporation Uganda Limited is Uganda's reliable distributor for New Holland tractors, combine harvesters, case construction equipment, planters, ratovators, all readily available and backed up by full manufacturer's warranty, genuine spare parts, and highly trained service staff to ensure ongoing technical support for your machinery and equipment. Cooper Motors Corporation is Uganda's leading and most reliable agriculture equipment supplier and partner. Find us at CMC Building, Katalima Loop, Plot 48 to 49, Nakawa.
You thought paying water, TV and electricity bills was all mobile banking offers? Huh? Think again. Imagine having an entire bank in the palm of your hand. That's exactly what Bank of Africa Mobile Wallet gives you. Manage your money like never before. Directly transfer money between your account and any mobile phone or bank in any country. Withdraw money from the ATM without a bank card. Now, how cool is that? Mobile banking has never been faster, easier, or more secure. Wow! Bank of Africa Mobile Wallet. Mobile banking like no other.
Welcome to NTV Sport. Now, it's just under 5 days before the senior national football team, the Cranes, plays Mauritania in the return leg of the 2015 African Cup of Nations pre-qualifier.
The Cranes hold a 2-0 first leg lead, but are clearly not leaving matters to chance.
Tonight, the team has started camping at the Njero Technical Center, where it will be acquainting itself to play on artificial turf.
Kenyan best players, including Godfrey Walusimbi, Khalid Aucho and Geoffrey Baba Kizito, trained with the team in Jeru today.
They were joined by striker Dan Serunkuma, who netted a brace during Gor Mahia's 2-2 draw with AFC Leopards yesterday.
Serunkuma received a late call-up to the squad after a groin injury ruled out fellow striker Emma Okwi.
Well, in other football news, let's move on because the national under-17 football team, the Cubs, is also in Njero preparing for the second leg of their 2015 African Youth Championship qualifier against Rwanda's Junior Wasps.
The Cubs took the sting out of the Junior Wasps, running out comfortable 4-0 winners at the Mandela National Stadium in Nambole.
The Cubs will tomorrow leave their training base in Njero and back on a 3-day road trip to Rwanda.
Team officials say they won't be resting on their laurels.
At first our match was to be in Kigali, but they shifted the match to Gisenyi. Gisenyi, the stadium is called Omuganda. Omuganda is 164 kilometers away from Kigali. I don't know the trick behind it, but you never know. Guys are very tricky in football. They may shift that match there to do whatever they want. You find the match, the referees are against you. You're fighting against so many people. The federation, you're fighting against it. You're fighting against the team. You're fighting against everything because you're on an away game.
It is day 5 of the Commonwealth Games in the Scottish city of Glasgow. Abraham Kiplimo's bronze medal still has Team Uganda languishing in 23rd position on the medal table. Now, as some postal reports, Emmanuel Tugumisidi's qualification for the men's 400 meters semi-finals was the lone bright spot for Uganda at the Hampden Parks track.
Emmanuel Tugumisize lit up Team Uganda's camp in Glasgow by qualifying for tomorrow's 400 meters semi-finals. Running in heat 4, Tugumisize placed third behind Bahamas' Latoy Williams and Canada's Barnaby Dundee.
Barnaby of Canada as well going through. It's Williams who wins. Barnaby takes second. And I beg your pardon, it's the Ugandan, I think, in lane 2, is it? Tugumisize. He goes through in third. Not the easiest pronunciation, and he, though, will be pleased with his win.
Tugumisize's time of 46 seconds and 73 microseconds was good enough to see him through. Fellow 400 meters runner Alinga Imoko did not make an appearance in his heat after being struck down with acute malaria. Uganda will be hoping that Lenny Shedi makes it to the 400 meters final. The Arua-based athlete will be in action in the women's 400 meters semi-finals at 11:30 p.m. local time. There was little success for Uganda in the swimming pool. This after swimmer Joshua Kirikubinza failed to qualify despite finishing third in his 50 meters freestyle heat.
Garzi wins it. Well, they didn't see much of him. They can see his name on the board though, Brigazzi.
All eyes now will be set on 800 meters runners Win Nanyondo and Ronald Msagala, who will be in action tomorrow. Sam Mpoza, NTV Sport.
Finally, Uganda Junior League have this afternoon left for England, where they will play in the Under-10 and 12 championships of the Warrior Kiel Cup starting Sunday. The youngsters will be out to defend the Under-10 title they won last year. The teams open its defense of the Under-10 title with a match against Strikers United of the USA before taking on England's Outwoods. Officials believe that introducing children to tournaments of such magnitude helps them shrug off the inferiority complex that dogs many Ugandan sports personalities. On their part, Uganda Junior League players have ambitions of emulating world-class players such as Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Me as a footballer, I would like to play for Manchester United because it has a very good coach, Louis van Gaal. It is very good. And another thing that the player I would like to be is like Lionel Messi. The reason why I like football, it's because it exercises children and stimulates the mind.
Hello, my name is Hagan Kagan. I like football because I want my team to win. I like football because it's really good. Our coaches have been training us very well. And I would like to be like a player named Ronaldo, Cristiano.
Well, that's all the sport we had tonight. Thank you for watching.
And that wraps up NTV tonight on this Eid holiday. But if you've missed any part of our news, you can log into YouTube/NTV Uganda, or you can write to us if you want to leave a comment at NTV Uganda, that is on Twitter, and NTV Uganda, that is our page on Facebook. Good night.
TV, turning on your world.
Sometimes children have amazing ideas, but they can lead to tough stains.